What's up, everybody? Let's learn some chords together. Key of D major. This is our scale. Okay, and the reason I'm showing you this scale again is that we have a chord for each one of those notes. So let's start out. We've got just a normal D. Love this D. Nice and open. Something you could do. Oh, I forgot to mention, go ahead and look in the description of this video. Download this PDF and it will have all the tasty, wonderful chords that you will need for this lesson. Alright? Look at your first chord, top left-hand corner. We've got a D, just your normal D that you would see. What I love doing, pull off that middle finger, or second finger, and that's a D2 chord. It just, it's a little more open, it rings out nice. Okay? If you notice my thumb is up here, we're going to get to this chord later, but having that thumb right there is just real easy to get that F sharp. And so that's a D2 over F sharp. What an awesome chord. Lets it ring out nice and full on the guitar. I love that chord. Put your middle finger back down. That's a regular D. Put your pinky down on the 3rd fret. That's a D suspended. And it's great for just little ornaments if you want to go. Okay. I move around a lot when I'm playing a D, meaning move my 2nd and 4th finger around a lot, because it's just it gets boring if you're just staying on that D, not doing anything. Okay, so go ahead and move around, utilize your 2nd and 3rd finger, and it'll kind of open up that chord for you. Next we go D, E minor. Our minor looks like this. Just rings out nice on the guitar. That's an E minor 7. I've showed it, I think, twice already in the G, once in the G video, once in the C videos. So we've got our D, our E minor. Next is our, the next note in the scale is the 3rd, which would be an F sharp. And we're just going to do a D2 over F sharp. I showed you earlier. Use your thumb, that's what the T means. And you don't have to mute anything on this chord, which is beautiful. Go up to your G chord. After that, that's the 4th in the scale. Now, you could play a normal G. I like to do a D2 over G. And that's just one of my favorite sounding chords. Love it, nice and full. So let's review. We've gone D2, E minor, D2 over F sharp, D2 over G, and then here's our A, just a normal A. What you'll see in this PDF that we've got is I am covering my 2nd and 3rd string with just my 2nd finger. The reason I'm doing that is because maybe my finger's a little bit bigger than yours, so I just really don't like the feel of having 3 fingers right next to each other on the same fret. It's just really annoying to me. But I would say if you can get by with 2 fingers on that, do it, because then you have an easy suspension here. How I suspend that is I'm taking the 3rd of the chord and moving it up 1 fret. Okay, meaning that I'm taking my 2nd string and just, instead of the 2nd fret, I'm putting up to the 3rd. Okay, once again, it's nice to just move around on that so that the chord doesn't get stagnant. Okay, up to our 4th chord, our 6th, our minor 6th of the scale, we've got a B minor. Once again, this is kind of a D2, using my 2nd and 3rd finger, but I'm just putting my 1st up on that B. And you can let that D ring out. So I've got the 4 inner strings ringing, and then I'm muting that E and the bottom E as well. Nice and easy, pretty open sounding chord. And then our A over C sharp. That's the 7th of the chord. We've got our 5 over 7, our 7th of the scale. C sharp. The way that I do this, one finger goes all over my over my A chord with just my first finger, and then I throw my third up on the 4th fret, 5th string, C sharp underneath an A chord. Okay? So we got our A right there over C sharp. Okay? I'm muting that again, and I'm muting my E string as well. Okay? Muting both E's. And then back to our D2. What you can also do, if I'm walking this down, you can do a D2 over C sharp. Use your pinky. It's kind of a tough chord. My middle finger's not doing anything, so I've got D2 over C sharp. Keep walking it down. B minor, A, D2 over G, D2 over F sharp, E minor. Back to our D. Alright, I hope this was helpful. Rewind, pause, ask me some questions. I'd love to answer them for you guys. You can also email me. It's in the description of this video. Let's look through it one more time. Might as well. Let's walk up it. We've got D2, E minor, D over F sharp, D over G, D2 over G, excuse me, A, B minor 7. You could also use this B minor if you want. It's pretty. A over C sharp, or D2 over C sharp, and then back to our D. That's all I got. Go practice.